Hey YouTube, it's your boy Izzy the Main One coming to you guys with a video today, and it's not gonna be about pickups and some shoe things and whatever. It's just gonna be a video on how I got caught stealing a chocolate. Yeah, this sound pretty retarded, but yeah, I almost got caught or almost went to juvenile or almost got arrested for chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. I wanna give a shout out first to DB Town 24 for encouraging me or making me want to do this video. I always wanted to make one of these videos, but I was searching for one of my badass stories, so I could actually tell to you guys. So, anyways, yeah. Before I start this story, I want to tell you guys when I was a kid. This actually happened last year, but when I was a kid, I wasn't a bad kid. Well, never mind. I was a bad kid. I was actually a bad kid, cause I lived in a bad neighborhood, and it was you had to fit in. You couldn't be the calm kid, cause everyone would pick on you and stuff. So I ended up being the alpha male, which means I ended up being the boss, and which means I ended up telling everyone what to do, and which also means that I had to be the baddest of all badass kids. So yeah, I was bad, but I wasn't, like disrespectful or rude. I would listen to my teachers. I would work in class, but I would just, when I was out of school or out of my house, I was going cuckoo. So yeah, so let me go ahead with this story. So if you guys go to school, which you probably do, or if you don't, well, listen to this, and you will probably have an idea of this thing if you ever went to, let's just keep going with this video. I don't even know what I'm trying to state. So yeah, there's this, in school there's this period of time where in the end of the year where you don't do shit and you just watch movies, talk, sit down, whatever, and do whatever the fuck you like. And sorry for the cursing, but I'm gonna use a lot of foul language for this video. So you do whatever you want, and my teacher was like, "Hey guys, we're gonna watch a movie, and if you guys want, you could bring a snack with you, and we're all, you could eat your snack in class or whatever." And some reacted more than others, like it was a big deal. Some reacted more than others, which I am a part of. So yeah, everyone's like, "Oh my god, we're allowed to bring snacks in class. Cool." And the bell rang, and everyone went out, and my whole class was talking about, how we're allowed to, bring some food. Even when I forgot, they would always remind me about how you could bring some food in class. It was lunch break, guys, so we could eat outside. So I don't know. To them, it was kind of like a privilege. But anyways. So yeah, I ate at lunchtime outside at the pizza store, and I spend most of my money, and I had $1 left. And me, well, if you don't, um, some people do that also. But when you have $1, you just have $1. You don't want to spend it. You're not gonna spend it. No matter what, you're not gonna spend it because you don't know when you're gonna need this dollar. So my cheap ass, I didn't want to spend this $1, and so everyone ended up going at Dollarama to go buy some snacks and stuff. Dollarama is actually like a Yankee store, and a dollar store, but there's actually everything inside. There's food, chocolate, whatever you want. So yeah, we ended up going to Dollarama, and everyone was like, "Oh, yo, I got $10. I'm gonna go on this side," and the other one was like, "I got $10, and I'm gonna go on this side." In my head, I was like, "Yo, nigga, I got $1. So what do I do?" Sorry for the N-word. It just comes out of my mouth when I'm using the foul language. So sorry for that. But I was like, "Yo, I only got $1, and I'm not gonna spend this $1." So I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna go on this side." So yeah, I'm walking in the lane, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing here?" Cause I don't have a dime on me. Well, I had $1, which I didn't want to spend. So yeah, and I'm like, I'm just walking, and it's like a moment. It's like it was made to happen. it was, you know, destiny. And I just turned around and I see this chocolate. And I don't know if you guys heard me, but I said I didn't want to spend this dollar, and this chocolate was 69 cents. So, when you don't want to spend, you have to steal. So I, look at the chocolate and I'm like, I just take the chocolate and I just put it in my crutch. And, I'm not stupid. I will look around and see if people are watching me. And no one was there, I think. Well, I thought. So yeah, I take the chocolate and we meet it. I walk out and like everyone's like, yo, you bought something, and I was like, no, nothing. Was I didn't find anything that I wanted. So we come out and two guys are like, excuse me, sir, can you get out of the street so we can talk to you? And they wanted, they pulled me on this little, side of the store. I don't know why. It looked like they wanted to beat the shit out of me. But, I was 16 years old that time. And that happened like last year probably. I was 15 or 16. And I was like, can I help you? And I was acting like, I didn't know anything. But I actually knew why. I actually knew why they stopped me. And they were like, you stole the chocolate. And that's where my black side that's where my bad part reacts. And I was like, in my head I was like, shit is about to go down. Like, and I'm just looking at them and I'm like, what? I stole a chocolate? Me? And I was like, acting like I didn't know anything. But in my head I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You stole that fucking chocolate. So yeah, they're like, yeah, so you stole the chocolate. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And they were like, yes, you were. And we were going back and forth talking about how I stole a chocolate. A 69 cents chocolate. Yeah, we were talking about that, and we were doing a big deal about. They were like making a big deal about this, and they're like, you put it in your pocket, and I was like, I'm not the type of guy that will go and search my rights on the internet, but I know that you can't touch me. So if I know you can't touch me, I'm gonna ask you to touch me. I don't know if you get what I was trying to do, but I knew they couldn't touch me, and I asked them to touch me, and I was like, well, do you want to look? And they were like, no, we do not. Just take the chocolate out so we could, deal with whatever's coming. And and I was like, in my head I was like, deal with whatever's coming, nigga, I ain't going to jail. And and then I was like, no, I do not have the chocolate, and there is no way that I'm pulling out something out of my pocket that isn't there. And and then they said, you put it in your crutch. And in my head I was like, pocket or crutch, which one? And I knew I put it in my crutch, so I didn't ask the question. And then I was like, no, I didn't. And that I'm not stupid, okay? I'm gonna look and see if there's cameras around me. And there was no cameras, and I was looking around and see if there was people, and there were no people. These guys are probably some undercovers, or probably some guys that just saw me stealing, and they just wanted to I don't know, or gain a reward or something, or I don't know. So yeah, and I was like, no, I didn't steal the chocolate. And they were like, yes, you did. And basically I was like, okay, where do you really think I put this chocolate? And they're like, down there. And I was like, down there. I don't know why I didn't know why they didn't want to say the word crutch or dick, or and you put it in your boxers or some shit like that. But they just said down there, and I was like, oh, down there. And yeah, basically what happened was I ended up actually wanting to show them where they thought I put the chocolate, and I actually did put the chocolate there. And they just didn't want to know anything about it, and they let me go, which actually made me know that there weren't some real undercovers or some cops or some security guys, because they actually let me go. So I'm walking back to school, And my friends were like, "Did you really steal the chocolate?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Okay, so we just come out with another conversation and talk." And then I see like three cop cars going through the Dollarama. Uh, they were passing by the Dollarama, and I was like, "Damn, I'm in some deep shit." And they actually passed by the Dollarama and just left. So I never knew what happened till this day, and I still go to Dollarama and they don't even know who I am. Well, not really. I don't go there really, but So yeah, I ended up going to class and I. Sorry, this part is funny. I grab a chocolate or Henry chocolate bar and I start eating it, and my friends were like, "You fuck ass motherfucker." They were like, "You did steal the chocolate." And I was like, "Yes, I did. No shit, I did." So I thought that I was, like the expert at stealing, but actually I wasn't. So I got caught and almost had some big ass consequences for some chocolate. And they were steady telling me like, "You're going to jail for what you did. You could go to jail. Um, some things can happen to you over there. They're not gonna you're 15 years old. They have no mercy and stuff like that for kids and whatever." I was like, I was like, I don't give a fuck what you telling me. I ain't going to jail. I ain't going nowhere. So this chocolate that I have, I'm gonna eat it, cause I have $1 and I ain't spending this dollar. This dollar is a lucky dollar, and I'm gonna keep this dollar. And when I need to spend it, and when I want to spend it, I'm spending. Yes, this dollar is gone right now. This dollar is long gone, and yeah. So this is how I almost got arrested for chocolate. Isn't this weird? Talking about a 69 cents chocolate and talking about how I almost got arrested for it. Yeah, whatever. Just like this video. Share it on Facebook. Share it. I need people to know to understand the story. You know what I mean? And that's it. I know I haven't made a lot of videos and stuff. We are like 12 o'clock is something, and it's pretty dark outside, which makes the video and camera and stuff not really good. But anyways, so I'm gone, and see you guys next time. And I am gonna be coming with a pickup video for you guys. I already got this all prepared and stuff, so